Enough to more, enough to less. There's something about me on Monday. After I rise and shine, I'm ready to shoot my shot like it was gunplay. You heard from the rest, now hear the words from the best. Who has the character and caliber of NTRURESH? There's something about me on Monday. And when we meet, your only homework from last week is to be elite. Be discreet about the faith we build upon when we speak. Dot your I's and cross the T's and be complete to reach a peak. There's something about me on Monday. And when I rise to flourish, my mind is nourished with words to help me find the courage to stay on my higher purpose even when I get nervous. This is sort of like church for us, it's about the service. Something about me on Monday.
What up, what up, what up? What up, world? Tap, I'm Compression. The Monday jump off number 149. Coming in hot. Sacred man, we either building or destroying. But before we get into our topic tonight, just want to do some housekeeping. Check out portal.com. That's PRTL.com. Use access code BELITE for 15% off all your services. Check out my website, BELITENYC.com. Get yourself some merchandise. Check out my biography, the whole nine, and just to learn a little bit more about what I do and what I'm about, right? Then we have Medicines of Essence, great doula team, great massage therapist. So if you're about to have a baby, you're in the DC, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut area, these sisters will get you right. We got Desiree Doula out of the Carolina. She's dope. She also do really cool hiking trips. Check her out. Really, really phenomenal sister. We have EHAB Corporations with the sister Ia. Just really dope consulting work she does. That's in the description as well. So if you're looking for diversity training, and she also has a house, I believe, in Ghana, getaway. So check out whoever want to travel to Africa. That's the sister to check out for sure. We have Comedic Wellness, Sister Bana Asset. She's doing great work in womb health. We have on here Life Strength and Health. That's brother Jamar Kumari, husband and wife team. They'll get your system together, bladder better, liver better. They'll just clear you out and do your colonic and everything. Really, really good stuff. Give you a good dietary plan to make you your best self. So check them out. We got Red Feather Wellness up in Connecticut. Shimset Rob with the reflexology and other things and just basic consulting that she does is just it's just incredible for your mind. We got my link to Elevate app. It's really, really dope app for your mental, your reading, writing, mathematics, comprehension. It's just something that you should tap into. Spend about 10 minutes a day on. And yeah, I think that's about it. Did I miss anything? Sometimes we miss things. Oh, the Monday Jump Off Anthem by the Big Chief Solar Ra. The link to his bio and Bandcamp, and you can check out his music. Really, really dope albums. And, just something that you can listen to that's upbeat but yet still cool and fly. So that's what it is. And just salute to everybody else that really support and like and share. I can't thank you enough. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, so that's good for me. And I'm just enjoying what I do, just bringing something positive to the world. And that's just really my goal with this. It's been a day, so I'm trying to get my green drink on. Keep my green minerals good during this time. So going right into the topic, we either build or destroy as sacred men. So building and destroy, meaning we're either making ourselves better, right? That's the mind, that's our emotional intelligence, that's our spiritual awareness, that's our physical well-being. You should have a chest, abs, good shoulders about yourself, good legs, Don't skip leg day. But most importantly, it's not just physical. It's what we do with our physical. Who we're able to help. Or you passing an old lady struggling with something? Can you assist her when you step into the room? Like I said previously, do women feel safe around you? Are you a protector? Are you a provider? Not just material, but providing good information in safe space. Providing, right? If you're destroying, you're letting your testosterone drop, you're moving real negative, being a real predator as a man. So you can't be sacred no more once you go into the predatory realm. Correct? So as men, we either build or destroy. We either creating the houses, buying a house, building a house, flooring it out, or we're burning down the bridges. And that's something that we really need to discuss, especially in this new day and age, because manhood is getting hit with a lot of things, from the talk of toxic masculinity to not being masculine enough, right? So it's just funny. On one end, certain groups of us are considered toxic, and I get it, but nothing about masculinity can ever be toxic, right? We have people doing incorrect shit, and therefore it's making the group look bad, or is it just making themselves look bad, and people are just trying to shuffle in everybody in one group? There's difference between God and man, and and man and animals. So some of us are just moving at a higher rate for for the betterment of black people, but also just for the benefit of society. To keep the earth on its axis. The only way we do that is by keeping ourselves together and keeping ourselves grounded and rooted in what's true and what's right. So that's what keeps the world spinning, and in an honorable way. It's just is what it is. So I read an article. Want to build this up because now in places like Tennessee, you have to have a mandatory paternity test. And I thought that was interesting. And I was like, whoa. I was like, wow, why a lot of places doing these paternity tests like this? And yeah, a lot of people doing these paternity tests like this. And what's the outcome? And why are, what I've seen anyway, a lot of women fighting against the paternity test being done. Like when you really think about it, if everything copacetic, then the paternity test is just proof of child. That's it. No more, no less. It's like officer pull you over, license registration. Boom. It's just proof of you can drive and this is your car, right? Easy. But I was looking up some details. It said 30%. Now, this is crazy number. This is a real destroying number. 30% of men are not the father to their children. Take that in. Think about that. 30%. Yeah, yeah. Wild times. So basically, what I'm saying, do some math in my head. If I have 60 students in a class, right? Like 60 students, that means like 20 of them go home to a man that's not their father, and they think that's their dad. Yeah, cold world out here. You know what I mean? That's cold. That's sad. That's brutal. Devastating. 100% devastating. To the men that have went through that and have been able to, build themselves out that rut, or just be able to continue on in life the best you can. I salute you. You're doing something most wouldn't be able to do in in that predicament, right? going into that paradigm, that's crazy tough. That might be one of the toughest things. Like they had one father on, raised his kids, put him through college, went to I guess get tested. He became a certain age, and he was telling the doctor about how his kid does this, his other kid does that, and then the doctor goes like, "Oh, kid, oh man, that's so cool. You adopted two kids." And then he goes like, "Oh nah, they're my kids. I didn't adopt those kids." And the doctor said, "That's impossible. You can't even have kids." So that's like 24, 21 years, not even your kids. I mean, at that point though, they are your kids, maybe not blood, but you raised them, you groomed them, you grew them to be hopefully good, outstanding adults and good members of society. But that's got to be a hard feeling. You like 60 years old, in your 50s, 60s, come to find out your kids ain't yours. Wow. And I just want to discuss things like this because not only if that's happening, that now paternity tests are becoming normal throughout different states, is also a drop in testosterone happening as well. So it's just a lot of things, which comes with obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, just our diet as men is so off as well. And I think too, we just overdoing it, like way too much porn, way too much sexual innuendos and gestures on Instagram. You know, it's just too much. The mind and the spirit can't catch up with the mind, and the mind can't catch up with what the spirit want to do, and the both is shaking up the body. We're too spliced. You know, and once that split begins to happen, you lose your wholeness, and from that wholeness, you're gonna start losing certain attributes about yourself because things will diminish. Um, yeah, yeah. As I was saying, as a sacred man, we either building or destroying. So if you got caught out there and the kids wasn't yours and you raised them a long period of time, you got to do what's best for you in that situation, and you're gonna have to seek the therapy or the brotherhood that you need to get through. With your emotional state, and just take time for yourself and see where you want to go with it. You know, Other men might think, okay, the kids are mine. I'm leaving the wife, whatever, and I'm gonna just move forward in life. That's cool too. That option's cool too. You ain't gotta stay in a situation where you was lied to about something like that, unless you want to, right? Like you as the man, you are the control of your world. You get to make that decision. Some of us want to stay with that, so that's deep. As far as your testosterone, watch what you eat, protect your sleep. You gotta get more sleep. Start getting your rest. Stay off these devices. These devices is crazy. Take up so much of the time, but ain't nothing really on them. Most people just on Facebook, tapping away, clicking away, liking pictures, etc., oogling, ogling, and all types of other bullshit. But when you should be really sitting with yourself, journaling, collecting your thoughts, preparing your future through your writing, right? Preparing your future through your words, preparing your mission in life through what you speak, and then from what you speak, it's just how you maneuver. And I think that is ultimately what I'm saying about the sacred man. He's able to draw from the depths of noon and bring into the world what's beneficial for all, and of course a safe space for woman, man, woman, and child. Especially woman and child. And he's able to go through the hardships and raise himself, and during the dark nights of the soul when we feel that we're alone, and left out. We're able to draw strength and just put our best foot forward. They were saying in an article I was reading how to find out if you're depressed, find out what's your hygiene like. Are you able to still wake up and just brush your teeth and take a shower? If you've been struggling with brushing your teeth for a few days, you might be depressed. Granted, you might just have piss poor hygiene. But if you have always done that and then now something came up, something tragic happened, and you're losing the ability to do your basic things like make your bed, brush your teeth, take a shower, might need to seek some help, or get some rest, get away from everything, go somewhere, find your peace again. And I just want a lot of you brothers to know, a lot of you men to know, you can't be running on E. A lot of times we spend just running on E, and that ain't good for our energy as well, and what we put into the world. Because if we're running on E, that means we're more irritable and less charitable. If we're running on E, that means we're less unforgiving, you know, where we should be more forgivable, you know. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there. I think I covered a lot for the sacred man. I'll definitely revisit it, but next week I'm gonna touch on the divine feminine. You know what I mean? So we got the sacred masculine, sacred man, and we're gonna go into the divine feminine, divine woman. So send over your questions, DM NTRURESH at IG, and just go keep having a good time. I'm feeling a little tired. I'm ready to do my meditations and evening prayers and get to sleep myself after I drink this nice green mineral and recover. So take care of your heart, take care of your mind, take care of your spirit. Watch what you put in your stomach. And remember, you're the king and queen of your life. Make the best out of it. Keep pushing forward. I'm Capresh. This is the Monday jump off number 149. And next week we're going into 150. So it's a beautiful thing to start number 150 off with the divine feminine, divine woman. So I'm really excited to touch on that and just to get good feedback. I want you sisters and you ladies to really come in and add your point of view and let's build. Let's make each other better because that's all what it's really about anyway, making each other better. So, I like to say this. I'll see you next week. Peace.